You have interested in dispensary, like I've said, you have to make sure that you meet the minimum requirements and equip yourself as well. If you are looking for HR, for example, you must have at least an HR qualifications. We always have offers where we are recruiting people to train them to become store managers. It's a trainee store manager positions, but you need a grade 12. You also need a maths and an English there. If you have a post-matric qualifications, that will be an added value. Any diploma that you have that is in line, and go and apply. Please make sure that you register yourself and you set a notification to receive a notification if there are any vacancies that are available. Thank you.
Nice one. Okay, are we keeping up? Clicks. Clicks.co.za. Easy, ne? All right. Last but not least.
My take is different.
Okay, all right.
The reason I told you guys those skills, because I saw a gap in Pick n Pay that we are struggling to fill, okay? And I believe that it's a low-hanging fruit that any one of you here can do, as long as you only phone. You understand? Because now as retailers, we're embracing online shopping. But the capacity is a problem. In some areas, we don't go because of safety concerns. You guys know Orange Farm. What's stopping you from partnering with the big retailers and provide supply chain? I'll make an example. We have a guy in Soweto in Mfulo South. He does our deliveries for large appliances. It's a quick win. You have a cell phone. It's a quick win. It's a low-hanging fruit that you guys can exploit. Because I can tell you now, there are some retailers here in Orange Farm which do not provide online shopping. Am I correct? I won't name it because it's not red. Why can't we take those opportunities? There are some areas in Soweto that we do not cover. You know why? Security concern. You know that township. Why can't you be a delivery hub and say, I'll supply chain, I'll deliver for you. That is my take in terms of you guys creating jobs for yourself very easily.
Okay, so me and this audience have a little private joke about what you just said now. You all know why I'm smiling, right? Because this conversation was had in the previous panel as well. You remember? If you were paying attention, the very same thing was said in the previous panel, where they were saying, we need people who will deliver in those smaller microcosms. And that's exactly it. Guys, if you're looking for a clue, if you're looking for a hint, it's just been dropped on your head twice in one day. This is like a burning bush. Yeah, Moshe. Moshe, ne? Come on, Abraham. Yeah, that guy. That guy from the Bible. Guys, it's been said twice already. Everybody here has access to a phone. Digital marketing. You know that every single day you're actually doing some digital marketing. Every single day. It's just that you're not getting paid for it right now. You are out there and you go to Wimpy and then you're going to take a picture. Or, hey, Wimpy coffee is the best. And is Wimpy going to give you a cent for it? Nothing, right? I'm sorry if there's someone from Wimpy here, but you get my point. Now, I'm saying you can turn around and do that exact thing, but make it pay you. And that's exactly what I'm hearing right now. And I think that resonates with everybody, right? To say digital marketing is the future. They don't have capacity to reach every single person. You do. I think we are running out of time, but I'd like to just ask in summation from each and every one of you, what do you think is the easiest way, the quickest way, right now, here and now? These guys are going to get up today and they're going to go home. And they're going to go back onto TikTok and they're going to go back onto Facebook. What would be step one towards a digital marketing career of sorts, a digital marketing direction for them? Any ideas? Just very simple things. Because sometimes people think things are very complicated when they are actually very, very simple.
I think the first one is to guys find a niche. Because in years go to orange farm batanda, nangit. You guys know what's trending in orange farm, okay? The simplest way when you do drop shipping. Drop shipping is when digitally you buy something for 10 rands, you're gonna sell it to me for 20 rands. You don't even carry stock. You put my address, that stock does not even come to you. You get your profit. It's the simplest way. You find your niche, you find what's trending in your location, and just buy and sell. You don't even have to carry stock. You don't have to pay for transport costs. You don't have to pay for warehousing expenses. You don't have to pay for any electricity. That stock does not even come to you. That's the quickest way. Low-hanging fruit.
Onendlebe, Oswey.
Thank you. I am a firm believer of self-empowerment, self-development. So how do you do that? Make sure that you do research, your own research. Like they said, everyone will all have cell phones. We go into social media. Spend some time every single day to develop yourself. Understand what are the latest trends. If this is my passion, I want to do this, what is it that I need to do? Self-taught, get information. There's a lot of sites and information, a lot of sites where you can get information to empower yourself. That will help. Number two, I believe in trusting the development process. Most of the time, because the generation that we have now, we just want things to happen overnight. Trust the development process. Start small, start somewhere. We did not all start as CEOs, but you start somewhere and you work yourself up. Thank you.
Because we represent the creative economy, I think one of the most important things is product development. And we believe that creating a unique product is something that is very important to establish yourself in the industry. So you can go to the big retailers or the small retailers and find a unique platform within what you can do within your industry. Secondly, I would say understanding your true cost. One of the biggest challenges that we found is that we don't factor in the true cost of what we are producing. So we thumbsuck numbers, we don't cost in our time, we don't cost in a simple thing like thread, and at the end of the day, you run at a loss. So those would be my two biggest factors when it comes to production and being able to produce products that can go into retail.
Awesome. Last but not least.
Yeah, I think one of the important aspects is one, you guys, you are very lucky because I think you were born at the right time. We were born when there were no books. You have access to us who are educated, who have gone through the processes, who are now learned. So use us to get more information about what you want to do with regards to your future, with regards to your businesses. So use us as your mentors. You are lucky because, as one of our panelists say, you have phones in your hands. We have now mentioned our website. I believe 10 out of here should have already accessed those information and find out who is Fred Mahato, what is FASA doing. So I think with the phones in your hands, use to access educational material, use to access information that you need for you to start on your entrepreneurial journey.
Awesome. Guys, unfortunately we are out of time, but I think we have covered, we good? Time? Thank you. All right. I think we've tried to cover in the little time that we have. So thank you very much to each and every one of you for making the time. Thank you for your patience. It's been a long day. Much appreciated. Guys, please give them a big round of applause. And can we take a group photo? I think we'll try and do it here. I don't know whether we should move. We good here? All right. Okay, so let's try and figure out. Oh yeah, let's put the lady in the middle. That makes sense. That makes the most sense. Yes. Chappy. Nice one. Thank you, everybody. Oh. I don't know what he's saying. Look at me. Awesome. Thank you. One more round of applause, guys.
Ezandleni, one last time. Okay. Okay, niyazi guys, makhulunywa nge-accounting, ne? Niyazi khulunywa ngemali. Kukhulunywa ngokuthi imali yakho uyiseta kanjani kuma-transactions are-right. Ne? So, this speaker, engizosibiza manje. It's the last one. The last one, owokugcina. Owokugcina. Awokugcina then bese wonke umuntu angakhululeka ukuthi ekhaya ne. The last one. Okay, so our last speaker kuzoba i-CEO ye Accounting Instincts. Ne? Mtutuzi dlalo. Okay guys, niyazi le ngoma le? Angeke uzukhole. Angeke uzukhole. Angeke uzukhole. Angeke uzukhose ngiyajola. Jola. Silo is in the house, guys. So guys, nizoshama zekethe kancane yabona? Nizonyakazisa amafika kancane yabona? Okay, over to you, sir.
Sanbonani. Ninjani. Let me not delay you any longer. How are you guys doing? Can I greet the current millionaires, the future millionaires, the future decision makers, the future of South Africa, the people who've got solutions for our future. Oranjan. I greet you all this afternoon, guys, at Orange Farm. My name is Mtutu Zhaja. I'm affectionately known as Umtu Zhaja in the streets. And basically, I'm a very passionate entrepreneur. What I do every day, basically for a living, I wake up to look at solutions and innovations for our clients so that they can be able to make smarter and easier decisions in running their day-to-day business. Not a difficult job, hey? How many retailers are in the building today? How many aspiring retailers are in the building? Beautiful. How many aspiring employees, future employees to join the retail industry? None. Okay. Currently, I serve as the CEO of Accounting Instincts. Basically, I'm chief executive of everything. That's what my title stands for. And what we do at Accounting Instincts, we're a digital survey firm. We bring about digital innovations to businesses and how they can automate their processes. Now, in the context of, because I've got a presentation here. Is my presentation gonna go up? The guys at the back, can I get a sign if it's gonna go up, if it's not gonna go up?
You guys are going to give me the go ahead.
Perfect.
When I see you guys come up,
Thank you.
then I'm gonna stay when you're done, you just
Okay. I'm just gonna start here. Basically, I'm speaking on the context of wholesale and retail. I've been asked to come and speak about how to use tech to advance and grow your business. Now, obviously, in the context of wholesale and retail, there's quite a lot of factors that determine your sector, right? Being in the wholesale and retail. Pricing is a big one, you know, in terms of how you price your prices. Your profit margins, I must say, this is one industry that does not have much room with margins. Do you know what are margins? You don't know what are margins? Okay, margins is basically the reason why you go into business. Like you sell something in order to make a profit. So you'll buy this shirt from me for 100 Rand and you can sell it for 150 and you make 50 Rand. That's a margin. 50 Rand is the margin. And this is one industry that does not have much room for margins because of the major changes in prices, right? Your imports and exports, the things that you're trying to put into your product, sometimes you find that what you're manufacturing, I heard there's a guy that does steel, there's a guy that does furniture here. When you order your certain raw materials, unfortunately in South Africa, we don't have them. And you need to import those things, right? And when you import those things, the prices are crazy. What is the exchange rate to the Rand right now? It's about 19 Rand. Last week it was 18 Rand. Now it's 19 Rand. Can you see how that affects your business? Within a week, you can't come back to me as a customer and be having a price increase every week. Is that possible? Therefore, it makes your industry very difficult in that regard. Your economic changes, Eskom is a major factor. I mean, there was a lady that's selling desserts here. I'm sure for your desserts, you need a fridge, right? Now, how often does load shedding affect you and your business? Now and then, power is going off, you have to get a generator. And then lastly, your overall consumer index. Are people interested in what you're trying to sell? Are people interested in your product? So these reasons, guys, make it very difficult, to be in the wholesale and retail space. That is why I commend guys currently in retail, guys looking into going to retail, because it is a very, very difficult industry to get into. So I just want you to give yourselves a big round of applause if you're going into the retail industry or planning or dreaming to go into the retail industry, because it is not an easy one. It is not an easy one. You can have the product, like the guy who's got the gem, but distributing it, getting his gem to the market can be a challenge. However, just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's impossible. You just have to be smart about it. And one of the ways you can be smart about it is using technology, right? Okay, you see now technology is failing me. How can you do this to me? Come on, tech. There we go. So sometimes you just have to speak to it. Guys, I've been asked to speak about how you can advance your business using technology. Now, tech is basically the short name of technology. And the reason why we have technology is because we want to apply our knowledge, what we know, right, using technology, through tools and applications. I mean, you all have the App Store on your phone, right? The App Store is basically a technology because it allows you to interact and to engage in the easiest form. However, you can't just wake up and say, I want to use technology, right? Can you wake up and just say you want to use technology in your business? You can't, right? Reason being, you need to know the industry and that you're operating in. Now, if I may ask, I mean, within retail and wholesale, there's a lot of things that you're doing. Is it true or false that not everything really requires you to have technology for you to deliver on your products and service? Is it true or false? Sorry? True. False. You're saying false. And then how some are saying true. I'm agreeing with the people that are saying true, guys. Let's be honest. It is not everything that requires technology or that requires you to have tech for you to be able to sell. Some services or products require you to be, without technology, you right there. I can see you disagreeing with me. But it's very important for you to understand how much of technology you can utilize within your processes and how much you can't. Therefore, you need to have a very, very clear understanding of your business and what you do. Yes, you can sell furniture online. Yes, you can sell, but there's certain things that are like bespoke, whereby it requires the human factor for you to be client-facing, for you to do what you want to do. So before you even think of using technology, understand your industry, understand your sector, understand what you're trying to get. What are your business processes? Before you even put in technology, what processes do you have for your business? Because you can't just deploy technology onto anything, right? You need to understand what are your processes. And lastly, the last question you need to ask yourself is, what systems or what technology stock, when I say technology stock, do you need a Sage? Do you need an Instagram? Do you need a Facebook? What technology do you require? What kind of tech stock do you require before you even think of deploying tech? So to make it easy for you guys, I've put together what I call business indicators that require deployment of technology. These 6 areas are very, very critical for you to have some form of technology within the retail and wholesale space. Number 1, marketing. Marketing allows you to generate your leads, right? For your potential customers. Who can be your potential customer, or who can you potentially sell to? Now, you need to put in technology there. Why? I, as a potential customer for you, need to have a very, very good selling experience. Have you noticed who has tried to buy on Take a Lot? How amazing is Take a Lot? It's amazing, right? Because from the comfort of your couch, you buy, it gets delivered, you're not happy, you don't have to take it back, they take it back, right? But I'm sure Take a Lot has got a CRM, right? A customer relationship management system, whereby they know that Mduduzi is our customer, these are his banking details, he's got all of this. So you need to look into having a CRM of some sort, right? You need to deploy a CRM within your marketing, whereby you get to know and understand who are your customers, what are the dynamics, is it black, female, colored, where are they based, what are they interested in? So you need to deploy a CRM within your marketing strategy, because how on earth, if you're selling a product and you've got 1,000 customers, how would you know? Why you need a CRM is because you're able that in your marketing, you understand what your customers like. Where are you getting your customers from? You've got a Facebook, you've got a Twitter, you've got an Instagram, you've got a LinkedIn, but most of your customers are coming on Facebook. As a business owner, where are you going to spend more money to buy ads? On Facebook, right? So you do need to get a CRM to guide where your leads are coming from, for you to understand your customers, for you to have a better relationship with your customers. Sales. When you make a sale, it is very important that you have a technology as well that allows you to map where you're making sales. Is it young people that are buying your products? Is it old people that are buying your products? Is it people in the rural areas? Is it people in the peri-urban areas? Is it people in the suburbs? You know, who is converting into a client for you? And for that, you do need a technology, because you can't get the data without tech. Do you agree with me? Cool. And lastly, your operations. Now, this is the most important. Your operations is how you run your affairs, your day-to-day. How do we receive an order? How do we put it into production? How do we manufacture it? How do we get it out? How do we deliver? Do you think you can do all of that manually if you want to survive in the future? Did someone say yes? You can't. You do need to deploy technology within your operations. Why? Because you get to be able to see how much time you're taking with your processes and how much time your operation takes, right? And then lastly, procurement. You do need a technology within procurement. Where do you buy from? Especially in your business, guys. In retail, you find that today something is 15 Rand, next week, and you're selling it for 20 Rand. The following week, it's now 18 Rand, and you must still sell it for 20 Rand. So you're losing a lot in your margins, right? So you need a good procurement system that will filter who are your potential clients and customers. And then lastly, your human capital, the people you employ. I mean, you guys are going to be employers, right? Or you are employers. How do you manage your human resources, right? Who are your employees? How productive are they? So if you're manufacturing couches, a couch should ultimately take you, 4 hours? But now you're taking 4 days to make a couch. Clearly something is wrong within your human resources, right? Your people are not delivering at the maximum capacity you need. You need a system for you to tell you that. You need a technology to tell you that. And lastly, the finances, guys, where how much money you make. You can't be so busy and have everything, but you don't know how much you are making. So it is very important that you also have a tool or a technology that allows you to track and measure your finances and how well your business is doing. So after all, as I conclude my talk, what is key? You need to ask yourself these questions. Why do you need tech? Will it solve the problems that you're currently facing in your business? How much will it cost you? And can you maximize or utilize the tech to your full potential? Cool. And I'm going to end with this quote that says, tech is there to propel us into the future. It is now or never. You got to start taking it now or you're never going to be in business. So that you must be, it's now or never journey that must be taken in order to secure and guarantee your existence into the future. Are there any questions? None. Okay. I just need 5 people to just tell me. I'll just ask you to bring me the gifts. I've got 5 goodie bags here that I want to give to 5 people, but I just have a quick questions. Do you have a question? Okay.
I need to know, having an online store, is it still considered as part of retail? Okay.
She's just asked a brilliant question. Is having an online store regarded as part of retail? Definitely. And actually, I strongly recommend everyone here that is trying to sell a product, a physical product or a physical service, to really, really consider e-commerce, guys, selling online. Because the guy who was speaking about the jam, his jam product, you don't need to physically have, like your big warehouses. You can outsource that and get them to distribute on your behalf. You can literally have your stock being kept at Take A Lot, and people buy your jam through Take A Lot. So e-commerce is a definite way to go, and it is part of retail.
Sure, bro. Bengicela ukubuza ne, regarding the e-commerce space of the logistic part whereby we deliver via motorbikes. So I want to know, how do I implement that system like Orange Farm? Because a lot of people were given a skill that they can deliver the licenses and all that, but there's no system like I go to a Soweto, I go to a Jabulani Mall, I found these people, but Soweto functioning with the system. How do I actually plan this system like Orange Farm and make it work?
Just to answer that, okay, if I understand the question, there's already a process, right, to do that, but there's no system. So therefore, you need like quite an application or a technology to do that. 2 things. You can look at Sage. Sage has got a lot of, from accounting to delivery to buying to procurement systems, but it's also an opportunity for you to engage a software developer and you build the system. How about that? And by the way, if you want to know where you can get the system or work with developers, there's a lot of incubators you can approach, but particularly anything with BCX, you can check those guys. You can ask Telkom. Maybe they've got enterprise development products initiatives where they've got guys who are developers that can maybe engage you on your product or service. Why don't you do that?
Hi, what? 1, 2. Hi, my name is Khoto. I run dropshipping business. So what I wanted to find out is it, can I make a stable living out of it, and which doors to knock? In terms of making an app. Yes. An app. Yes, an app which my community can buy Satan's product through me. Yes.
Your name is? Okay, so you can create this. So Khoto has got a brilliant question. Khoto wants to understand if he can develop an app for his community and the community can use the app to distribute products and services. Absolutely and definitely. And I think also, once again, get in touch with an incubator within the telecommunication space or tech, and then put out your ideas. I'm sure you can be trained for development. Sorted.
Guys,
Okay, I have one question. So, if I decide to open my business online, of course, there's certain things like I need to worry about monetizing and all that, and making sure that I have the right customers, especially if you're young, like you're starting. How do people trust you that you can actually be like with the banking details and all that? Because most people will have problems like, what if I'm being scammed? What if it's a fraud or something like that? How do you make sure that your business, as it's still upcoming, is legit and trustworthy? Because I feel like that's the most problem with people. You can start selling online, like on the Facebook marketplace, and then everyone is like, oh, it's a scam. What if it's a scam? I don't trust you.
Sham.
Ma'am.
You know what, more than anything, be verifiable. You know, what do I mean by being verifiable? Your company name, when I look it up, can I find your company online? Do you understand? Is it registered with CIPC? You know, do you have, is it on CIPC? Can I confirm that? Can I look at the reviews of people that maybe you've bought from? But there's also authenticators, two-way communication. When I try to buy, can I get an OTP or something before my money goes out of my account? Just to confirm that there is some form of legitness, you know, in there. So, but those are things, when you develop the app, tech guys will tell you what security systems you can look at with regards to that, sure. And then last question.
Afternoon, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
I've been raising my hand. So my sister owns a company, which is Overcast Recruitment Agency. So I'm her production assistant. So we have a problem based on whenever we are given gigs for being a music video vixen, backstage acting and stuff. So she needs to recruit people for that. So the problem is it's the same question as Labutulana basically. So how do you literally like expand your business to make it to look? That's in. No, I want to ask you a question. No, like I mean it. It's the nerves. Like I cringe in front of a large crowd. No, I want to ask you a question.
Every vixen, my sister, because I drive a video vixen. Here we talk, here.
And I guess then, obviously, my sister, just use technology. Get a CRM that allows you to have better relationships and customers with your customers. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I was video vixen. Video vixen. Guys, video vixen. High talking, like, do you know King video vixen? But tell about Java good music video. High about the e-commerce. Who are poster. Utweka, that's it. Come on, feel it together. How? Unabatan trailer. How? Put that thing. The thing is, my sister has a company, me, and backstage, we jive. But me and her, she wants to jive, but you don't know how to put us out there. Ah! Nkanto samai. Korsinya sana komo. Ka utweka. Utweka about the technology, about into. Kor Isaac ka utweka ke ntongwe e difficult. Are video vixen. Are yo. Video vixen yo ngwana o serious yo. Ka ntao wa ke bo. Hai bo. Tiki. Banabatli pastor. Banabatli pastor latte. Transport is here. Guys, key into serious. Tomorrow, we don't want to refit and go a. No, guys, this is not right. Cut rate, at most. So please, it's ensure or refit early. Lorna from our side, Retabana or team I face tonight. Tabe had enjoy because Kiona essence now. Plus, not only that, none figure late. Vixen. Vixen and my sister Soyana. Yo, how's the aware? Okay, yo, yo. If you're Vixen, so we want to know how to put ourselves out there. How see it's a fella so. So guys, we're gonna make sure AID from our side. Okay, so both two teams, we're gonna go home tonight. We're sort out. Not from EmpowaYouth, EmpowaX. How efficient can we do it like last year? Okay, roll server joang. Because we can't finish more than 5. It's Babam by a hole come out, do you understand? So it's not safe. So insecure, please. And this is important. Mafaga itak ered. That's what we call a day. So, which means I need to sit tennis and early, register early, Nina not decide when the last minutes. but there's still a chance. Chance ukuthi kusasa, it's first come, first serve. Whether uthole iticket yakho last week, mawungafika ngo 8:30 lapha, log atenga na tag. So mfaka i-tag ekseni, ayingene, ahlale ngaphambili. So just because une tag, it doesn't mean kumele ufike ngo 12. Uthi hayi mina shem andingi ukuyo register. Uzofika ngo 9. 9 o tla uli ko police station. Udutsi uli 1. So the point is we want to finish early. Today is first day. Let's fix this. The next 4 days be much better. I have past 3 at least. If it's late, ngo 4. You understand? So please, kusasa fika early. Nina abafaka ama tag already. No keep. Lastly, akunamanzi. So besicane izeni nama squeeze bottle wenu kusasa. As kids guys, little 2 liter. As a company, remember this event is for free. So the best we can do. Like the only money I had to contribute, like nearly 2 million if I really. So please, retro serve up Dijo, that's the best we can do. Dijo plus free knowledge. So tomorrow, come early, make sure by 7:30, tlabele feritse mo, reduce kamo, ka 80 ya soga. So, body take it ready, keep it, weilash, because kusasa batlo kenya take it inch. So now that says Tretile, so faga this artist, then manje singing sing ya John. Yeah. Banaba pastor. All the way from there, this gentleman needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, are screaming, resanyeng, Sino Solo.
See, everybody say, sad boy, Show, I say one, I say two, I say 1, 2, 3. Everyone, I say, can you feel it? I say, can you feel it anymore? I say, see, no, we wanna party. I follow, lo, asa, me say 1, 2, go buchando liati. Issue, I say 1, I say 2, asa, me say 1, 2, sing go bucha, doliati titwa. Malpugile lona liake nekwa. I mala follow, lo, see, lo. Asa, me say 1, I say 2, I say 1, 2, 3. Everyone sing it. How about sing it? La, say, well, say. Issue, I say she, I, say, ngetanzania sishi adisobabona ayebokesi ukuthi basha netanzania singetanzania everyone say chikukuku Ishu achiku ku 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 ku. I say 1, 2, 3. Achiku ku ku. Shiku ku ku ku. Shiku. Si achiku ku 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 ku. Asa me say. I say giti. How about giti. Alala say. Welele say. Oh lo. Everyone say. We rada. Geladi telele. Ishu asishi oh lo say. I man hey weda say. Everyone say ibinwe binwada lebini apesulu. Are you ready? Are your girlfriend? Are your bro? That's my best say see no. We wanna party. Shoo, yeah, we are the low. See, yeah, we are the low. And it's all she is the low. See, yeah, we are the low. ye uyadlala we asa ye uyadlala we abene kuthanda sibo 2 3 ngase ngayithanda ingane yabantu ingane yabantu si ingane yabantu asibo 2 3 ngayithanda ingane yabantu si ingane yabantu si ingane yabantu sobe sibo si uyabona namhlanje Salolosi nansuku zonke ayisadwasi ndifunube shu asabese nansuku zonke ayisadwasi ndifunube la singeduze nami ayimini yonke ayisadwasi uyabona namhlanje asabese mwasi nansuku zonke ayisadwasi andifunubela singeduze nami ayimini yonke asabe say 1 2 3 let's go Shusi nansuku zonke ayisadwasi andifunubela singeduze nami ayimini yonke ayeye everyone say I say why nigga dale baka I say why nigga dale baka jaba everyone say ayibuzokhumbula masekwehla kwenyuka si Sanda something kathele jalo jenendli sestrele wenu funi pikahle kuhle mangithetha ku abawenza uzokhumbula masekwehla kwenyuka si uzoziso asa bazokhethusa everyone say we rada say wezana ayibo say we rada say wezana say I say every day you party I say every day you party, every day as a Sure, as a say 1 2 3 say Ebagachuba Diakoti Sage I sing a man, say no limit. Where's I say, baby, man, did we say honey, man, you're sweet song. I saw me say 1 2 yabonana flashe. Nansuku zonke ayisadwasi ndifunubela singeduze nami ayimini yonke asabe si I say 1 2 3 up si mina sexuile maita si asaboni si uyangeisa si mina sexuile maita ngelimboni sibuyele Cisco sama cheke si umsindo emagceke si ase kuze kuveli lapha asabe si awololo si ayey wena si kona kuyadinge kuqibilika kona kuyadinge kuqibilika kona kuyadingeka isho si ase ishewololo you say I say, ayey wena say Asabe say 1 Asabe say 1 2 Kandalia Zula Ishu I say 1 I say 2 Kanda I say 1 I say 2 Asabe say 1 2 chi Kandalia Zula ma Ishu see Sasho let's go pumaye Asabe Hoi Asabe shout out to Zeus Asabe say 1 2 Kandalia Zula Ishu see Sasho let's go puma Asa I say hoi Zula say Sasho let's go I say za show what's up I say I say boy say asabe say boy say kandalia mandela sula say sashole everybody say sash what's that say good Shoo, see, get, I saw the same one, see, I say one, two, can the Mandela Azul, I say, Sasha, let's go, I say, I show what's up, I was the walk up in the whistle. I was the walk up in the whistle, I was the walk up in the whistle, I was the walk up in the whistle, I feel about Daggy way, so Yagas is a mole, they shit, Masaka funny way. I be the no baggy guy like you over. See, I say shy, who's saying you? I say, I'm gonna fill him out, Yagi way, I'm gonna fill him out, Yagi way. See, I saw Yakas is a mole, they shit, Masaka funny way. I be the no baggy guy like you over. I say shy, who's saying one? I say two, I say one, two, three, everyone say. Yeah, what it? I have crazy. I see the water. I have crazy. I have crazy. I have. I say one. I say two. I say one, two, three, six. I have crazy. So I see the water. I have crazy. I have crazy. I have crazy. I saw. Shoo, see, I say one, two, Candalia, Mandela Azul, I see, Sasha, let's go. Shoo, see, I say, boy, see, I say one, everyone say one, two, three, go, see, I say, dabalo, say one. I say two, I say one, two, three, I'm a dabalo. See, I say the baba, di dabalo. I say one, two, three, everyone say, I saw. I say one, two, three, six. I say dabalo. I say dabalo. I want everyone to sing. Di dabalo, see. I say di baba, bali baba. See, dabale babalo matomana. I can't go so cold. I can't go so cold. I say I'm a kegus. Say one, two, I am. See, can't go so cold. I can't go so cold. See, can't go so cold. I say. Dia, Chola, say more. So I am and when I came sing, I came to court, I came to sing, I came, come on, say Dia, Chola, sing, say Dia, Chola, I saw, say more. Are you tiny pity when I might laugh for? Sure, I don't know you, penny piece, I might back. Sing sumo amio, say lamo amio, sing sumo amio. Ikana lezard, say I say more to I can't. See, Mamu gecko, and Mau get too. See, I say again, see, I need that go, see, I say again, I saw the sea, I say more to I. I can't go to sing, I can't go to sing, I can't go. I'm going to say the actual, say the actual. I saw, see, come and when I can't go to see, I can't go to I can't go to sing, I can't go. I'm going to say the actual, say the actual. I saw everyone say, I say, yeah. I say, and anyone made to say, sing it, I can't let the fuck and say, I go. I know Baba Tini and it's a shiggy, I go. How but to a balloon, I say, and for me, I can't tell you to see, Mau Gecko, say, Mau Gecko. She, I say, yage, she, angidale aweke. I say, yage. Angidale awe. Amani wana se. Ibinu, binu adwa. Ibini, pesu. Sandy achol, I am panning when I can't go to call. I can't go to call. I can't go to call. See, can't go to go. Sandy achol, Sandy achol. I say one, two, the people say, I say, I'm class, say, Zumla. Let us go to cool, say, Zumla. Let us go to cool, say, Zumla. Let us go to cool, say, Zumla. I say, I'm class, say, Zumla. Let us go to cool, say, Zumla. I say, one, choose one, let me see go look cool, this is zoom out. I say I'm closer. Let me see go look cool, this is zoom out. Let me see go look cool, this is zoom out. Let me see go look cool, everyone say, I say, see, no, we wanna party, I say one, I say two, everyone say one, two, three, everyone say, if you know, and the beginning say, Pesu, are you ready? Are your girlfriend? Are your pro? That's my best, everyone, the beginning, I mean, I say, the beginning, a Pesu, are you ready? The shoe, see, I know not chili. I say, hi, the shoe, I say, la. The shoe, see, I say, one, say, I say, get it. How about it? I la, say, well, say, oh, lo, say, I say, see, no, we want a party. I say, I'm a class, Zumba. Let us go to cool, Zumba. Let us go to cool, Zumba. Let us go to cool, Zumba. Everyone say, I depart, I boss it. I depart, I boss it. I say, she, I, say, I say, I, I say she I say she wait she I say one wait I say one I say one, I say two, I say one, two, everyone say, I say can you feel it? I say can you feel it anymore? I say, see, no, we wanna party. Thank you guys so much. My name is Sinoso.